Hello, everybody. Who can guess what I'm wearing right now? I know it's 8 o'clock at night and I'm frozen. And so, yes, I put it on. And yeah, I'm out in public like this. What? Well, not really in public, but I'm in public with you guys here. We got, end of the day, fuzzy hair. Let's see who's on with us and then we'll get to play. Hi, Keisha. Yes, I'm wearing a Snuggie. I know. What? Not a Snuggie. My Snuggie's my one that I stick my arms into. It's my blanket. What's this one called? A comfy? This one's from Costco. It's a comfy. I look like my husband's like, why are you walking around in a blanket? Because I am. I'm frozen. And if you ever get like that at night when you start to get tired, I'm like, oh, chilly. Hi, Jill Ray. There we go. Yay. Okay, so we're going to jump on and play. I know it's late at night. It is 8 o'clock here in Vancouver, but I know it's later for our East Coast folks. And I think, well, then it's, better time of day. It does look comfy. Well, if you could see this, Keisha, you got to see it. Like, seriously, it's like sticking on a blanket. You look like a sumo wrestler. It's massive. It's got like this big pocket and it's lined with fluffy. So yes, definitely it's the end of the day, I'm cold clothing. Yay. Okay. So I have a card to do for tomorrow because I'm part of a blog hop and it is all based on love. So I thought, hey, what better time to kind of talk about what's coming up. So Rhonda, Wade and I are doing another stamp camp. I'm excited for this one. It's called the Love is Sweet Stamp Camp. And January 28th, which is in just 4 days, kicks off a week of Facebook Lives. So kind of like our last one, where I think we'd done 2 weeks last time. But Rhonda was like, whoa, that was a lot. And I was like, yes, I agree. It was a little tiring. So we are going to do a week of Facebook Lives. I'm sorry, Denise. I'm sending you love and I'm glad you're here with us. So we are going to play with the Forever and Always stamp set, give you a little look into what it is, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what's in the stamp camp as we go. But I had yours on to good job, Kathy. I know it is. It's pretty wonderful when you're cold. It's definitely one of those walking in a blanket because I can. Yes. Well, I have a Rhodesian Ridgeback who likes to cruise around the house with his blanket on. And I said to my husband, what is his blanket doing in our chair in the living room? He's like, well, he went from the family room to the living room, but he wears his blanket and then climbs in. I'm like, oh my God, high maintenance dog. Okay, sweet peas. It's very hot. So, Maria, you are definitely not going to be putting on a cozy. It was snowing here today, but not like it was kind of. I live in North Vancouver. It's like rain, snow. It's gross. It's not pretty. I wish it was pretty. Wish it was the white snow everywhere. Okay, should we roll? Should we stamp? Oh, everything is gone. That's super weird. I just went to click over to my phone, but my phone is no longer connected. So let's just connect it. Just give me 1 second. This is just through ManyCam. That's super bizarre. Maybe I waited too long. I was trying to be organized tonight. So of course I set up everything super early. And then what does that do? Well, that says, hey, you thought you were going to be organized? No, you're not. Now you have nothing. But what do we do, peeps? You roll with it. Okay. I think that's good. Perfect. Okay. Oh, it's cold in Ontario. Is it, Lois? Bah. I know Corey and I both wake up and I'm like, there's no snow. There's supposed to be snow. They promised me snow. Okay, so let's jump over here. There. You can see the little, my cut and emboss, my minis over there, my mini boss. And I think I am going to do one of my little shuffles. So hang on 1 second, just because I know where it is right now does not feel comfortable from where I'm sitting. And I'm trying to keep myself still sitting as much as possible. Oops, there we go. Okay, how do we look now? I stuck my hand in there. Wow, lucky you. Yes, Kimmy, get one. They're super comfy. I know, they always lie. We always totally do. It's like being a kid. Do you remember that when they would predict snow and we thought we were going to get snow days? Okay, so the Forever and Always stamp set is the one that the entire stamp camp is based around. So you don't have to purchase the bundle if you've already got it. You just go, great, it's perfect, because it's actually not the price. It's not included in it, but you can add it on. So what's included is you get a package of designer series paper, you get a half package of specialty paper, you get rolls of ribbon, you get embellishments, you get the heart embellishment, you get all kinds of stuff, peeps. And then you get the 12, nope, 10 make and take. Sorry, I had to think about that. I was like, how many did we do? What did we do? So what I'm going to start with, this part is gorgeous. So let me kind of show you, just so you have an idea. I've got to pull up my cozy sleeves because I look like a dweeb and I can't get my arms into the shot. It's like, seriously, it's like wearing a sumo suit. Okay, so I want to show you this. We're not using the black and white paper today because I don't know, I just decided not to, but check out, this is the half package. You'll get a full half package, not my little pieces, of the specialty foil paper. It is stunning. But in addition to that, they did, check this out. Look at the foil. Like, aren't those beautiful? Look at you, you can see. There I am. Whoop, there's someone over there. I hear someone downstairs. I don't know which family member it is. Anyway, all good. Hi, Jojo. Is this stamp set in the catalog? Yes, it is. Absolutely is in the catalog. This isn't a new mini though, right? I'm whatever. I'm fine. I'm fine. It's not like my dad. That's my dad's famous line. Dad, how you doing? I'm fine. Okay, so what we're going to do first, just because I have my little layout kind of happening in my head, is we'll get organized. So, did I just get rid of my DSP that I pre-cut? Yes, I probably did. I did. There we go. Pull it back. So, what I've got done, I have got basic black card base. I know, I love shiny too. So, basic black card base, I have cut a Sahara Sand 4x5 1/4 insert for it, just because I can't write in a black card. And I wanted to stick with the Sahara Sand because that is the color of this gorgeous DSP. So then I cut, so this is just 3 3 1/8 of an inch. I think that's what I did. You ever just do stuff? I'm not sure yet. 3 1/8, woo, I'm good. By 5 1/2, because it's gonna go the full card front. And then I cut 2 3/4 inch strips of the foil that coordinate. So this is the foil that's also in Sahara Sand. It's great to see you again. Lois, it is gorgeous. And so remember though, you can register with Rhonda if you live in the US, and you can register with me if you live in Canada, and we'll get it out to you. Okay, so this is all going to kind of, yes, you follow me, I'm going to put this together like this, comme ça. So let's do that first, and we'll just get that part out of the way. So I'm going to take my seal, and I am going to run it just down the edge of the card, just like that. And then I'm going to tuck, it gets better. I'm going to tuck this one just under here. Doop, doop. And we're going to adhere that down, okay? I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Oops, I missed. My cards, I love my cards that I designed for this class. They're very cute. Hi, Denise. I don't know about looking great. I feel human. Kind of, sure. Or as human as any of us feel, right? Like, let's be honest. Nobody really feels human right now. We're all faking it. Okay, so we've got this gorgeous, this is going to go on top. Now, I can't resist because, I don't know, I just can't because it looks naked right now. But we've got this black card base, okay? And I'll slap you inside so you're not floating around in the breeze. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Stick it in. And away we go. So yeah, the registration link for the class, it's in the description. Sorry, tongue sticking out, must glue down straight. Ta-da, you're in. Okay, so here's what I want to do here. I want to go into my stamp set. I am going, and you, let's be honest, you're not really going to see this from where you are because it's on black, but you will be able to see this if you were to see the card in person, which is why I'm doing it. Like we're trying to get that look. Okay, so let's take, I'm going to take a bigger block, and I'm going to take this little leaf, and then I'm going to give this guy a little flower, and we're just going to go like that, so they're both on the same block. I am going to take my Versamark. Now, I could absolutely stamp in black. True that, wishing things were normal. Where do you get your inspiration from? Well, Lois, honestly, best words of advice I can give you, find a card that you made in the past that you like and just copy the layout and just put a new stamp set, a new designer series paper to it. Not everything has to be mind-blowing and new. Like you can absolutely kind of work with stuff you have. I am a huge fan of card sketches, Lois. So when I'm stuck, I go online, I literally Google clean and simple card sketches, and then away I go and I take that layout and I don't know, I find a designer series paper and a stamp set and pull my colors and away we go. And that's kind of how I roll. Okay, so you guys can't see this. Well, maybe you can a little bit. All I'm doing is I'm adding a little border. Let's see. As it dries, it actually ends up showing a bit more. There you go. You can kind of see it there with the Versamark. And I'm just including like a little flower / leaf border down the side that will, and again, now you're getting the shine in there, so it's really hard to see, but it will peek out and kind of be visible to people if they were looking at the card in person, okay? It just looks a little less naked. She being Ange, she's on a designing role. Well, we've had no choice, right? Corey's laughing at me. She's like, whoa, dude, design more? And I'm like, I don't have a choice. Like, they're supposed to be done. I got to get the stuff finished. Mind you, I will admit, I think I actually design better under pressure. When I have too much time, I actually get really stuck on what I'm doing. I watch too many videos for inspiration. I know, I wish I had time. You hate sketches. Ah, that's interesting. Depths of Pinterest. I am not, I need more hours. Someone said that to me today, and I was talking with Donna Gray about something over the past week, and I said to her, I'm like, I am the least connected person ever in terms of watching other people online. Because if I start watching other people online, what's going to happen is I'm going to have to stop going online in terms of me going on, because time's tight. And so if I choose to go watch other people, it means I will not be designing or Facebook living. So that's kind of mine. I'm not going to lie, Lois. Another thing I find, you're talking about creative inspiration. If I have on a good show on Netflix, it is amazing what I can create. Okay, making sure I got all my bits off. I did. Okay, let's take this in. Oh, okay. I'm going to put this on top of here just because my eyes are toying with me. I get to pick up the new glasses, you guys, on Tuesday. Haven't worn glasses in 15 years. Should be fun. Because, you know, nothing like the present that I get to fog up in a mask. Okay, so we got that glued on the front. Can you already see? It's kind of classy looking. Huh. Look at this. It's kind of classy looking, she says in her comfy, super not classy. I know, but that's okay, right? You love sketches. Yes. I love a good case. Actually, that's another good point. Corey, we always talk about that too, is that when we're stuck, we go find someone else's card to case. And once I find I've made a card, even if it's not my own, I'm like, yeah, okay, let's go. Let's roll. I'm excited for you. Facial embellishment. What's a facial embellishment? Oh no. Okay, it is. It's kind of gorgeous. I think, should we just leave it like that? Nothing? We'll just give them, I'm just kidding. We're not doing it. Okay, so we're going to kind of play a little bit with this. I haven't quite figured this part out. So what I want to do next is I'll show you these dies. These dies are pretty dreamy. So we've got always and we've got love. And they both have kind of, what do you want to say? You know, like a mat for them. So that's more solid. And then the word part that's less solid. That would be a technical term. One's more solid, one's less solid. One's more detailed there. Okay. Okay. So let's check it out. I want you to understand how this works. So we could put love, kind of you always. We could do that. What do you think? Do we love you always? But I feel like sometimes, you know, I've got teenagers. It's not necessarily love you always. It's love you most of the time. I'm just kidding. I do love them always. Don't necessarily like them. Okay, love you always. Or we could do always, forever. Let's do a forever and always. I haven't done a forever and always. To me, you're always classy. Look at you. Your glasses. Oh my God. Oh no. What did I do? Okay, so let's do forever and always. Should we make my husband's Valentine's card? Don't tell him. Okay. So what I want to do is I want it to have a black background, like a black mat for my always, but then I want to cut it in the foil. Do you guys think that'd be okay if we cut it in foil and gave it a little zhuzh? All you need is Bernie mittens. Oh yeah, I'd fit right in right now with this outfit. Okay, so we're going to take some black and we're going to die cut. I'm not going to worry about an adhesive sheet on the back of the always, purely because it's got room for me to slap some dimensionals on it, okay? So I'm just going to, I chopped it off just so I could fit it. I'm going to have to stand up. Glasses are your facial embellishment. Absolutely. Sorry, Jen. Good thing you picked up on that. The problem is I'm the conversation is delayed, right? So I'm already yakking about, you know, my aunt's uncle's dog's sister, and you guys are conversing about the thing that I have, you know, long since forgotten with my squirrel syndrome. Okay, I always think of Professor Snape when I see always. Ooh, creepy. We needed a good laugh, and Bernie came through. I know. God, did we ever need a laugh? Okay, so we've got this. See, this is what I meant. This is the more solid. And then we'll do the less solid. Okay, so quite beautiful. That's going to go, oh, it's already looking stunning. Okay, next I have got some, I don't want Sahara sand. That's going to be for something else. Let's get a chunk of foil. Let's move this die to the side because I don't need it for a moment. Now I'm just going to cut the right width of foil, and then we're going to stick. Just clued into what you meant. Good Lord, I'm slow. Hey, Chris, don't feel bad. I wasn't picking up on it either. It took me. I was like, what? I don't get it. I'm a little slow on the uptake tonight. Okay, so I've got a piece of this foil. Okay, then the other thing I've got is I have got a piece of my what's it called? You know, that stuff. The adhesive backed whoosy whatsy. Or adhesive backed paper. Now, this one works a little different to me than the last one because the last one I peeled off the backing and then I would put it down on the paper. You don't own this set, girls? Oh, yeah, Corey did. Corey won a prize at the team meeting tonight. She won a stamp set. She was quite giddy. We had a lot of prizes. You should see the stack. Sean was super not happy because I was laughing at him because he had just been to the post office. I'm really having a hard time getting these apart. I should have cut it where there's the little seam. And this is where you can all laugh at my lack of nails. Jan won too. I know, it was like a winning spree tonight. But we did. And so when he came down and he saw the new stack of things to go to the post office tomorrow, he's like, seriously, Ange? Okay, so before you used to peel off this part, the backing sheet, and then that sticky stuff was over here, but it's the reverse now. So I have peeled off the backing. I'm not going to stick it on the foil side, people, because that won't work. Yes. Stick it on your backside, not your own personal backside. That would be uncomfortable. Done. Stick it. Oh, Jan, are you sure? Because I've actually got it packaged and Sean can mail it. You just tell me because I'll pull it from the pile tonight. Okay. I didn't want to have to make you make another trip. So I'm going to take my little always. Jan, you tell me what to do and then I can pull. And then I'm going to, oops, my hands are sticky. Just a sec. I'm going to rub that off. No, Sean doesn't mind. He's so good. He's so great about those. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to crank it. Do, 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 do. I'm super excited for this one. Okay. Okay, so let's pull it out. I was dancing. You can't see that. Are the measurements going to be posted? Nope. I don't post the measurements for my weekly, for just my Facebook Lives, hun. I always tell you exactly what they are when I'm talking. So if you need to, you can always go back and you can pause the video and you can write it down. But as I said before, you just got, this is a 3 1/8 by 5 1/2. And then I just did 2 3/4 inch strips by 5 1/2. Okay, so now we have got this. Lois, my hard part is I work full time. I'm a school teacher and we've got a large team and I have to keep a balance. And so it's one of those things where I'm like, hey, if people can watch the video and just kind of get that information, there's an hour and a half that I'm not typing for, right? So that's kind of how I stick to those. You know, no, silly, to mail mine. Okay, I'll come by tomorrow. Perfect, Jan, I will put it out in a bag. Okay, so, oh my God, you guys. Like, seriously, look at that. I love it. Is that super dorky? I get so excited. And the foil is like, whoo-hoo. Okay, it's good to leave the house once or twice. Why? I wouldn't leave the house if I didn't have to. I'm totally becoming a recluse. Okay, so we're going to peel this off. Yoop. Come on, you. I do like it on the foil. The foil, Corey, the foil is stiffer. And so you don't kind of get as much movement. Okay, so I'm actually going to have to do something here. I'm going to put it on top of a piece of paper so I can see because the black on the black is not going to work for my eyes. Okay, so let's pop in here. Dude, there we go. And there. So I just, when I'm sticking something like this down, I kind of tend to work my way down the die so that I want it lined up properly. I don't want it to look froof. Okay. And just, pat it. Not frozen? Who's frozen? What? No, frozen. Why? Who's frozen? Jan, why are you frozen? Not here. Okay, good. Because I was like, it's not frozen on my end. Jan, reboot. Reboot. Oh, it is frozen. Shoot. Okay. There we go. It's frozen on my end. I got nothing. The camera just is like shot. Nothing is happening there. So I'm back on me for a sec. Network error. That's awesome. I'm hoping I'm still on with you guys. We're going to try loading the phone again. My husband is going to make me stop watching you. Oh no! Oh, it's okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just rebooting the camera part, okay? I have no idea what that is about. There we go. We have camera. It's okay. Jan, I feel like you saw it before anybody else did. That was so weird. Yes, I'm here, and I know you guys can see me, but I had to get the camera working again. Okay, and it's working, and we're up. Good, so we've got that gorgeous always. Now, always, we're going to do forever and always. So what, oh, I feel like I want to add some flowers, but I don't want to add them in, what's it called? I don't want to add them in white. I feel like white would look way too meh. So I think I might even, we could try stamping them. What do you think? Should we try stamping them on Sahara sand? We'll see. No, I don't use Switcher. I use a program called ManyCam. Switcher is super expensive, and I'm not gonna lie. For me, you gotta keep costs down on some of this stuff, right? As I said, if my Stampin' Up were my full-time gig, we could like bust loose. But I've got to be, oh, light pink would actually look quite beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna stamp one in this, and then I feel like I love your idea. So I'm gonna grab my petal pink though. No, it's not a blushing bride pink to me. We just have to find my petal pink bag. There it is. If I were petal pink. Okay, so oh, it does. Okay, so we can pull that out too. We'll do both. And then you darlings can make a decision. I have scraps everywhere. Light pink. Got that. Okay, so I gotta focus. I can't think and talk at the same time. Who are you kidding? Oh, Melon Mom. I can't do that, Denise. I love you, but I cannot go hot pink on this. I'm too neutral. Like I'm a total, I struggle with a lot of colors on cards. I'm definitely more drawn to monochromatic things. I'm giving this a really good. Okay. Oh, it's quite pretty. Okay. But I feel like I'm going to have to do both. I don't just want one flower. But then in the meantime, I've eaten the flowers. Yes, ManyCam. Quite a bit less expensive. Quite a bit less expensive. Might want some wink of Stella. Look at Kimmy. She's like, hey, Aunt, I know how you can do this. Up, Kimmy. I love the suggestions you guys give me. Yes, I'm a squoosher on my memento pad. I totally do the rub back and forth. Now, I find with colored cardstock, I definitely have to. There we go. That was a good one. See how nice and dark. I feel like I'm going to do the first one more time. We're going to do one more. Just because I like the intensity of my second flower. I really mooshed it. And mooshing is essential. Okay, the future is frozen. What? I'm frozen again? No, I think I could have just been sitting there, Jan. I'm not frozen on my end unless Jan's getting preemptive freezing that I don't know about. The funny part is Jan and I actually live really close together, so sometimes I wonder if it's just our Wi-Fi in our area. Okay, now we just need, because there's black ink all over my hand. There we go. Jen, I think it was seriously, I was sitting there for quite a while with that ink. That could have totally been me, and I was so still that I came across as being frozen. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay, now there is another set of dies in here that I'm not going to lie, I think have already become my favorite dies, and when I show you them, you're going to be like, what? Like, why are those your favorite, Ange? I have to find the dies because I just had them and now I've lost them. Can someone come over and be my assistant when I create so that I don't lose stuff? Okay, so you totally thought she was getting the preemptive freeze. We're going to go with that. Where's the sentiment? Now I need the stamp set. Here we go. I'll show you this little trick. So we've got these little dies. They're so cool, but they are like little strips for sentiments, and they're cut on an angle. You know how I like to cut my stuff on an angle. No, it was frozen mid-arm movement. Okay, so we're going to go, it's this one, Forever And. So we're just going to double check size, make sure. Yeah, that's you. Okay. So at the same time, I'm going to pull you out. Put the die there. We need a block. Can't use my hand for this. Doot, doot, flip you over. There. Maybe I do the forever. And on the pink, I feel like that's what I might do. Ooh, hang on. Add a sploosh of color. Sploosh. We're going to do both. We're going to get crazy town here. There. Ooh, looks good. Okay, one more. We're going to do one over here. Because I'm giving myself options, people. If we're going to vote, we have to have something to vote on. I still have to write a blog post tonight. Jeez Louise. Definitely Ange dies. That die might, I know, isn't that fun? Okay, there we go. And then I think I'm going to stamp just to do the test, okay? We're going to, can we fit one? Yeah, we totally can. I'm going to put one more flower just on that petal pink. And just so that I don't wreck it, we'll just grab another piece. There's a shortage of cardstock in this room. Okay, black, move away. I think I'm sold. Oh my God, shh, don't tell your hubby's going to like ban me. I'm going to be a blocked channel. He's going to report me for pushing. One of my girlfriends, Joanne, who's in my stamp club, that's what her husband calls me, her pusher. I'm like, dude, come on. Okay. Oh, I have to pull up these sleeves because we're going to ink something in about 2 seconds. Is that a Lionel Richie song? Oh no, is there a song called Always and Forever? Who was that? This moment with you is just like a dream. I know I shouldn't sing because everyone's getting that awkward feeling that we all get when someone sings and it's bad. But what was that from? Do, 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 do. Who was that? Come on. We're talking the early 90s, people. That was my generation. Okay, so I've got a couple of dies. We'll play with these. We have got this. I'm just going to do a little snippety snip snip so I don't have to grab my big... Was it Luther? I loved Luther. I was a huge Luther fan. Oh, how can you not be a huge Luther fan? Will that fit through? It should. Okay, now we're not using that one because that was the one that had the fainter. It was fainting. It wasn't actually fainting. Let's go through. Let's do a little die cutting, and we're going to see what we get. And then we'll try piecing some stuff. Look at Brenda right in there. She knew it too. God, Brenda, I love you. Little Luther. That is like, seriously, I think that's straight back to grade 9. Grade 9 boyfriend. Making mixtapes. I totally remember the mixtape he made me had that song on it. Okay, I should tell my children that. They'd be horrified. They'd be like, you made what? Yeah, we made mixtapes. It's kind of like a playlist, dude. Except far scarier if you ever damage it. Oh, didn't he? Absolutely. Like his voice like melted you. Oh, that's not perfectly centered, but it's okay because we'll hide some of it. It's okay. It's all good. Still looks beautiful. Okay, we got that one. Now, we're kind of working our way through here, peeps. So I'm just going to rip these two apart, so maybe I could cut 2. No, let's be honest. We're not going to cut 2 at once. We've seen how that goes when I think I'm going to rush and then I wreck. So let's not rush and wreck. Rush and wreck. That sounds like a... There we go. Cut it in. Put it down. Are you still straight-ish? Nope, you're not. Come on. Oh, why am I such a spaz? I know, and you're all like, get some washi tape. No, I'm too lazy. If you haven't noticed this about me before, you would, actually, you know what it is, you would just give up, and you would be like, okay, I could say it to her, but she's not going to do it because she thinks it takes too long, but she doesn't realize, oh my God, that it takes her less time to get out the washi tape and do it properly than it does to do what she's doing. When is the magnetic plate coming out for this thing? I use the magnetic plate on my big one still, because mine, I have to say mine didn't work. There, sorry, I can wiggle there. Got it? Wiggle it just a little bit. Okay. Sorry, mixtapes. I don't have an MP3 or whatever it is. These kids, they have no idea. And then do you remember when it would get eaten by the player and you wanted to cry? Yes, yes, I do remember that. Okay, that was like devastating. Like that was as bad as a breakup. My mixtape. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, I think I that was like I went through a lot of Boys to Men. A lot of Luther. I should try and go back and find. Absolutely. I looked it up on YouTube. I'm playing it on my tablet. Oh, I love it. Okay. Look at us. We're bringing back a little remix tonight. I want to play. Well, I can't play it because if I play it, the video will get banned because I'm stealing copyrights. So if I sing to you, does that? No, I'm just kidding. We're not doing that. If I sing to you, does it count as a copyright infringement? Am I allowed to sing other people's songs? Okay. Can't touch this. Come on. Are you all dancing? How many of you just went da-na-na-na? We all did. Every one of us. And if you say you didn't, you're lying. See, it's focusing on my hand right now. Do you ever listen to the radio? Yes. And then did your mom come in every time when you were trying to record and wreck the whole thing? Mine did. Sorry, Mom, if she comes on here. I'm going to get in trouble. I think you need Wink Estella. Yeah, well, we'll get there. We'll get there. Slowly but surely. I'm still die cutting 47 things right now, people. I did see something done with the dies that I might try here too. Okay, so we're giving ourselves some options. So everybody stay calm. Okay, so we've got a couple forevers. We've got some flower arrangements. Now, the one thing that I did love, and I'll show you this trick, is they actually just took the die. They stamped nothing. Okay, so we can kind of just pick like a accent color. And you can stick this one kind of offset and below the one with your words on it. Sing it out. I'm not singing. Oh, we do. Lois, you have to learn to laugh right now because if you don't, we're all going to lose the plot. And I'm going to end up sitting under the table in the fetal position. Okay. There we go. We got all our bits. Let's see what we can do with this. I recorded part of an Australian radio station. Yeah, man. Okay, so always. So I'm just trying to see. Okay, so we can put in a pink flower. So here, take a look. So let's do a vote on the flower first. So we can do pink flower, remove. Or we can do Sahara sand flower. Pink or Sahara sand, take your vote. Okay, pink, Sahara sand, vote. I am watching. Oh my God, you guys are so cute. Go to bed. I'll donate them. Bring some recycled Devos. I've done it. I don't know what we're recycling. I'm still waiting on you guys to decide. Pink or Sahara sand flower. First to 5, we know the rules. Pink got 1. Come on. Pink got 2. Pink got 3. Pink got 4. Pink got 5. We're in. Okay, so Sahara sand, you're tossed. You're out. Okay, so we're going to go always to do. And then I love this idea. So this is what I was saying to you. Taking them, we're going to glue them together and we're just going to adhere them slightly offset. Okay, does that make sense? Now, we used petal pink ribbon. I feel like I have. What color are you? I feel like that's Blushing Bride, though. It is. But we have petal pink ribbon. I know where it is. Just a second. Because we used petal pink. So everybody hang on. Hold your horses. So if I wanted to, I could throw in, it's very delicate looking. We'll see. You can, I don't know, might not do it. Pink, oh God, that's terrifying. When are we ever unanimous? Ever. Okay, so I feel like the flower, everything needs elevation. So we're going to have to do some elevation here, people. We all need a little lifting. You still buy CDs? Oh, 8-track tapes. Oh, do you remember those? And my 45s? I think I had, which one? Raspberry Beret. Prince's Raspberry Beret. Oh, that was such a good one. Okay, so I'm going to take that flower and we're going to, here, just a sec. I'm going to, before I wedge you where you're going to go, it's kind of, I don't want to wedge you too far. There, I'm going to go over here. But forever has to go, oh yeah, it's forever and always. Ah, shoot. Okay. So we're going to have to bring, that was a good thing. I was doing always and forever, but it doesn't say that. It says forever and always. Okay. So just a sec. We have to just see. Can we, oh, it's going to wreck everything. Doesn't work as well with my flower. Okay. So just a sec. Pull. Everyone pull. Thank God you said that. Can you imagine? Okay. So let's take always, just a sec. Can a flower go downward? I don't know. No. Okay, so just a second. That just looks weird though. Super weird. Okay, you're gonna come up here. Sorry, I have to do a placement with play. There we go. That works for me. I had to do a little placement with playing. 8-track. That's what my grandma's car had in it, man. I totally remember the old 8-track. And you loaded them in. I am going to do a little chopping because I don't want my A to say, Nobody should have. Yes, I love it. Lori Baxter, she catches, don't worry, because you guys are delayed, but Lori, she catches me first. I'm all good. I don't screw it up. Although it would have been funny to watch. Oh my gosh, who here is a high school math teacher? I need a high school math teacher. I know vinyl is back. I am working with my grade 11 child who's doing his math by it's online. And we are doing right now standard deviations and z-scores and confidence intervals. And they make me want to, shoot someone. That's a really violent thing to say. Sorry, I should not have said that. They don't actually, but they frustrate me to no end. And I remember doing it in first year stats. I do not remember doing it at this age. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is I'm going to take this guy here. I am going to grab my little, what's it called? Silicone mat. I feel like my words are better tonight. I feel like I'm not losing those words as easily. My ex in the 80s put a deep scratch. Oh, he's a jerk. That was super duper poopy. Okay, forever and I'm already in love with this card. I know, I say this every time. I know I shouldn't be in love with my own cards, but I am in love with this card. And do you know what embellishments we're going to use? I do, because they're the ones that you're going to get in the class. There. I barely remember light algebra. Do you remember your Pythagorean theorem core? A squared plus b squared equals c squared. There. Oh, I'm so in love. This is really classy and really pretty. Okay. It's the grade 11 math. And it's funny because my nephew who's in university and is like a math savant, he's like, Annie Ange, we didn't even start that until university. I don't know why he's got it in his grade 11 math. Well, he does. I think you should be in love with your cards. You're really cute. Okay, so the matte black dots. Look at those. Gorgeous. Okay, we're going to come in with these. And of course, we've got 2 different sizes, which I am kind of in love with that. I don't want to use scissors. I love that. I dropped statistics 3 times. I know, Mary Pauline, I had to take it because when I did my psych degree, I had to take stats. I liked it. I know I shouldn't admit it out loud to people. I did really like stats. And I love his. It's just, it seems a little bit of a stretch. Nope, don't like you there. For grade 11. But, it's called life, and you got to get through these things. So it's just, we're taking our time. We're getting through it. We're not doing 3. Maybe I'll do a big one there. Sorry, I'm totally talking to the black dots. It's very beautiful. I think that I just had to wear the cozy for this to work. There we go. Oh, you guys, it's so pretty. Okay, now I'm a bit nervous about something because we said we wanted to add Wink, but what will Wink do to our stamping? Do you know what I mean? Is anyone else concerned that we're going to make our black bleed? I have that concern right now. So before I go crazy and start winking it up, so gorgeous. Let's see what happens. Absolutely nothing. We're totally good. Okay. I always get nervous about that, right? Like I don't want it to wreck the card at the very end. So just make sure. Okay, so we're going to come in here. I'm going to wink it. Come on, you. I should squeeze it over top of it just in case it... Wink it. Oh, is my wink running out? I feel like we're less winky than usual. Come on, wink. Oh my gosh. See? That was my biggest fear. Ah! Wait, paper towel. Where are you? Come on, there's gotta be a piece in here. Ha! She found a piece of paper towel. Okay, pause. There. Don't wreck it. Oh, that was very scary, you guys. I need to be frugal with the black dots. They're on back order. I know. It's life. That was super funny. That just totally... I was like, I knew there was a piece of paper towel that I had just dropped into the garbage today. Oops, getting a little blurry there. There we go. Okay, so it's a little moist, for lack of a better word. But the wink does make that flower pop right up. That was super funny. I wish you guys could have seen me spazzing out there in my cozy, running around trying to find paper towel. Okay, so can you see? It's so pretty. I do love this card. Okay. Whew. Things always go on back order. You can't worry about it. You just gotta roll. Oh, shoot. I just ran into something. There we go. So there you go, my darlings. Remember, like I said, you want to get registered for this class. I feel like I need to add another thing of Wink of Stella to my order. And that little splotch down there will dry. It's just a little damp looking because there's a lot of Wink on there. But you guys, thank you so much for joining me. That was so much fun tonight. Little boost that I needed. And I love how the card turned out. And thank you for your input. So, classy card, not classy outfit, right? That's how it works. So apparently, Lois, if you need inspiration for your classy card, put on, I don't know, your scrubbiest stuff. And then if you want something stepped down and kind of casual, then go get a dress suit on, okay? Have a great evening, you guys. I will be back tomorrow night because we have another card to make for another blog challenge. Night, guys.